Well, hello. I thought it was time to put the first Wolfies Wheels video out there, and I thought what better thing to do than to do an introduction to the fleet. So although I will be doing a full-ish video on all of the cars, walk-rounds, drives and so on, I thought in this first video I would just do an overview introduction to the current fleet that we have. So let's move straight into that. So the first car on the fleet is a Morgan +4. It's a 110th year anniversary edition, celebrating the 110th year of continuous manufacture of Morgan cars in Malvern. I was lucky enough to be able to buy the car new in 2019, and even luckier to be able to see the car being built at the time. There's some pictures which you can see of the build. However, as you can see in these remaining pictures, it's currently, well, probably isn't now, but this morning, which is the 21st of July, it was taken away on a trailer because there's a problem with the clutch. Probably the master cylinder. Basically what was happening was when you put the clutch down, it wasn't clearing, which meant you couldn't really change gear. I was a bit concerned that the guys wouldn't be able to find a problem with the car, but certainly when the chaps from Oakmere Morgan who came over to collect it this morning put it on the trailer, it did stall a few times, and he said yes, definitely isn't right. You know, I've driven, he says, hundreds of Morgans and this is not right. So that's good, because the worst thing that could have possibly have happened there was that he said, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't know when it will come back, but obviously it will. The second taxi off the rank, and that's probably a good word to use, is the Skoda Superb estate. This is a 2-litre 150 horsepower L&K model, which is basically the top of the range. I can never pronounce it. Laurent Clement, I think it's pronounced, who were basically the founders of the Skoda organisation. So the company currently name all of the top range models of whatever car it is after the names of the founders. It's finished in petrol blue with the cream leather interior, and it is a really nice car. I mean, people who know me know that I have been lucky enough to own some real high-end cars in the past. Talking here of, you know, off the shop floor Range Rover autobiographies, Aston Martins, Porsches, S-Class Mercedes and so on. But I've got to say the Superb is probably the best one to exceed expectations. I'm not saying it's the best car, because that wouldn't be right, but I didn't expect that much of it because it's comparatively cheap, and it has so far absolutely excelled in every way. The car itself will be featured in a future video, but this is just a sort of a walk around the outside of it. It's absolutely cavernous and overall a lovely car. The next car I'm going to introduce, you may have seen elsewhere on films on this channel, which is Wolfies Wheels, just to remind you. It's Raymond the 2CV. Raymond is a 1987 2CV special. Special actually in 2CV terms means it's the bottom of the range, rather than a special equipment model. I suppose it is a special equipment, it's got none, as you can see from the various pictures and that you'll be looking at probably while I'm talking now. For example, the highly comprehensive instrumentation, for example. But it's a great car, and again, as I say, I'll be doing a better walk round of that. I only recently got that car, but it certainly is a lot of fun, and the Morgan has been off the road for probably the best part of a month now, and I've managed to keep my sanity by using the 2CV. It's a completely different driving experience to everything else that's on the fleet, and in fact, to be honest, all cars on the fleet are different and all serve their specific purposes, so we try not to replicate and have 2 or 3 cars which would fulfil the same role. The next car on the fleet is the newest acquisition, which is the electric Renault Zoe, and this is an unbelievably nice car. The fit and finish are pretty horrendous. It's got quite a lot of sharp edges on it, and there's certainly places on it where you would wonder if Renault could possibly have spent any less money. But from a technology point of view, it's fantastic. It drives really well, and having been a confirmed petrol head all my life, I think I first got my first motorbike when I was 8, from a father who was very much, I think, had petrol running in his veins as opposed to blood. I'm amazed how much I like electric vehicles. They are definitely the way ahead. So there will be full videos reviewing all of the 4 vehicles on the fleet coming up over the next few weeks. Pretty much dependent, to be honest, on the weather, because I'm getting really fed up with this summer that we're having. Don't really like going out in the rain all the time just to do filming. But there you go, that's all the cars that are on the fleet. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you soon. Thanks for watching.